Hi, I'm Bernstein Kassirer, President and Founder of Youth League Tennis. In this video, I'm going to go over how to hit a forehand ground stroke. A ground stroke is any shot that you hit on one bounce. I highly recommend that all players use a one-handed forehand. If you are young and you're just learning to play and the racket is too heavy for you and you want to use two hands, I highly recommend switching to a shorter racket, a lighter racket, so that you're only going to be playing with one hand. You're going to put your hand at the very bottom of the racket. You want to make sure that when you're holding the racket that your right hand is over from the middle. You do not want a continental forehand grip that is going to create a weakness throughout your life. I really believe that all players need to learn 5 things in order to be able to reach their full potential. Not all forehands have to look the same, but it is important all forehands do 5 things. One is taking a closed racket back. You can do a loop. You can take your racket back low. You can take your racket back high, but you need to have your racket face closed. That means the part that's going to hit the ball is going to be facing the ground. Some players face the ground a lot. Some players have the racket facing the ground a little. The second important thing is to keep your body relaxed. You do not want a stiff body when you're playing tennis. The way you create power and you have control is by having your body relaxed, and it's the speed of your racket. It is not through big, strong muscles. The next thing that's really important is you want to make sure you're rotating your shoulder and torso. So in order to do that, you have to make sure your shoulder rotates back and your body turns to the ball. Some players these days are playing open-faced, and they're rotating their shoulder and their torso back, but their body is facing, their front legs are facing the open court. Some players step in, but they still rotate their shoulder and their torso. When you make contact, you want to make contact way out in front of your body. A lot of players make the mistake of making contact next to their body. If someone hits the ball hard to you, you're going to have nothing behind your shot, just your wrist, and they're going to break your stroke down. So you want to make contact out here, out in front of your body. You're actually making contact on the outside of the ball, not the back of the ball. When you finish your stroke, you need to follow through. Every top player in the world follows through. Every top player in the world meets the ball in front. Every top player in the world has a closed racket face, rotates their shoulders and rotates. So you want to swing and you want to follow through. And you want to make contact out in front of your body. That's how you hit a forehand.